In this beautiful day, I would like to represent my studies on analysis of venues in managing events in Kuching. But first of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Ashley McQueen Annette Sylvester with the metric number 69136. This study is going to analyze on the topic which is analyzing venue on managing events in Kuching. And this has been achieved for empirical statistics that may be used to verify the literature that makes a case for beneficial linkage among cultural pastime. And this motivates a case primarily based totally research the usage of Kuching, which is a culturally wealthy town and that is currently seeking to diversify and uplift its economy. In this study, it is seek to provide a more comprehensive definition of venue, management, event, and Kuching, which is defined here in the functional meaning of the managing of event in Kuching. And this literature evaluates the definition of the subject and troubles that have an effect on the managing the events in Kuching. The lack of venues that would be used for staging cultural performance, connection between the event's quality in Kuching and event experience in Kuching are the three issues that we are going to discuss in this study. For the issue of this study is lack of venues that could be used for staging cultural performance, connection between the event's quality and event experience. For the research question of this study, the first one is how lack of venue for stage cultural performance purposes occurs. Second one is what are the factors affecting the connection between the event's quality in Kuching. And the third one is why does venue affect the event experience in Kuching. As mentioned before, the objectives are to identify the lack of venue that could be used for stage cultural performance, to study factors that affecting the connection between the event's quality in Kuching, and to analyze the event experience in Kuching. The significance of this study is researchers hope that this study can provide benefits and information to the people in Kuching and for those who are not still exposed to the managing events in Kuching. It is also hoped that this study will be able to disseminate and reveal more information related to the managing events in Kuching through social media other than writing materials such as books. Now move on to the literature review, which consists of 4 parts: venue, management, event, and Kuching. For the first one is venue, a location where a live event takes place. And venue is a location where an event such as a concert, conference, or sporting competition takes place. And venue strategic involvement in the event's success should be investigated. The second one is management. Management known as planning, organizing, leading, and regulating in order to produce results with people. And not forgotten, it is also known as coordinating and overseeing the work of others in order for their tasks to be done quickly and effectively. And the last definition for management is executive, administrative, and supervisory positions that exercise direction over a group of organization. The third one is event. Event includes festivals, meetings, conference, exhibitions, incentives, sports, and a variety of other activities. And events also offered a variety of purposes in society, including the sharing of cultural rituals and celebrations, as well as the confirmation of identities with others. Fourth is Kuching. In the year of 1842, James Brooke formally named his capital Sarawak, even though it was known as Kuching. Meanwhile, in August 1872, Charles Brooke, which is known as James' nephew, officially reverted it to Kuching. In the 1st August 1988, Kuching change into integrated as a town. Next is methodology method. In this part, it consists of 4 sections, which is research design, quantitative method, secondary data collection, and fieldwork study. For research design, researcher has been using descriptive design in collecting data for this study. For quantitative method, researcher has been using Google Form application to collect data that has been distributed to the Kuching's community. For secondary data collection, researcher has been using internet network to search few examples of articles, journals, scholars, and more as reference. And for fieldwork study, researcher has been preparing few questions for the use of questionnaire that will be distributed to the audience out. For the expected outcome, it consists of 2 parts, which is contribution to theory and contribution to community. For contribution to theory, this study will facilitate our understanding and resolve slowly in order to be able to bring about change in the context of the analysis of venues in managing events in Kuching. And this study will be used as reference material in the future. Meanwhile, for contribution to community, this study will benefit the community in gaining knowledge, help in improvement among Kuching community by raising awareness on the lack of venues that would be used for many purposes in Kuching, and this study can lead to the growth and the boost in the socio-economic of. Here are some of the examples of reference that has been used by research. Thank you for your time and consideration for watching my video.